It's Mrs. Curtis with Maine Snapbed at Somerset Public Health, bringing to you today our Cooking Matters for Kids lesson, all on healthy drinks. So that's what we're focusing on today. We're going to look at some unhealthy ones, kind of like what I've got back here, and what makes them so unhealthy for our bodies. We're also going to watch Evelyn and Lucia in the kitchen making a very healthy fruit smoothie that would be a great breakfast to-go drink. So friends, here I have a Rethink Your Drink board, and on one end of my Rethink Your Drink board, I've got water, and it moves all the way through to the other end where I have different kind of sodas. And as you can see, there's something that almost all of them have in common, and it's this white stuff hanging in bags at the bottom. What do you think that white stuff is? If you guessed sugar, you are right. So yes, it's sugar. The only one on there that does not have sugar in it is water. But all of the rest, they all have sugar, and it kind of increases as it moves along the board. So looking back at the bags of sugar that you see here on the board, that doesn't look like a whole lot of sugar, but let me tell you what, that sure can add up during the day. We Americans are probably consuming a whole lot more sugar than we need to throughout the day and then throughout our year. The American Heart Association, they recommend for your age between 3 to 6 teaspoons or 12 to 25 grams of sugar per day. And the average American, we are consuming about 57 pounds of added sugar each year. And if I try to break that down, that's probably like if I were to go to the store and buy a bag of sugar, a 5-pound bag of sugar, that's a little over 11 of those in the entire year that we're consuming. So that's a lot of sugar. It does not make me feel very well at all. But our U.S. dietary guidelines, they recommend limiting added sugar between 5 and 15% throughout our day. So sugar can really add up. You can see that it's in most of the drinks that we consume, and we also get it in our packaged foods. We can find it, thinking back to my plate, we can get it naturally through our fruits. Some of our vegetables have a little bit of sweetness to it. We can get it in juice, 100% juice. Our dairy also has natural sugar too. So sugar is in quite a bit of food, and I know that it doesn't have very good health benefits. So what are some things that you can think of that sugar can actually do to our bodies? So friends, if you said cavities, sugar can give us cavities, absolutely it can. And cavities are not fun to have. We find them in our teeth. Sugar can attack our teeth and cause decay, and that is never fun. If we consume sugar over a long period of time, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be a long period of time because it's happening now. They're seeing it now in children too. If you're consuming a lot of sugar on a daily basis, you can get a medical condition called diabetes, and that's where your body can't process that sugar any longer, and that is not good either in your system. So friends, I've got a bottle of juice in my hand, and I want to teach you a tip so that you are a smart, wise consumer of beverages. So here I've got the juice, and I'm actually looking at the nutrition facts label. And our nutrition facts label gives us all the information that we need to make really good decisions, to make sure that the foods that we're consuming, if they're processed, are healthy for us. So this is 100% fruit juice. I could have done this on any kind of label, but here we're talking about beverages, so this is what I've chosen. So what I want to do is I want you to find on the label next time you're looking at something the added sugar. There's a total sugar, and then there's also includes added sugar, but I want you to find the total sugars. And as you can see, my total sugars here on this are 27 grams. And in my mind, 27 grams doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I sure know what a teaspoon is. So if I take that 27, I'm going to divide it by the magic number of 4. And 4 works in anything to divide to get the amount of teaspoons. If I wanted to divide fats, I could divide the same thing by the magic number 4. But I'm going to divide the magic number 4 into my total sugar for the grams, and that would give me about 6 3/4 of a teaspoon of sugar in every, and I go back up here to my serving size. So the serving size here is 8 ounces, so that's a full cup. So I've got 6, almost 7 teaspoons of sugar in 1 cup of juice. And that's a lot of sugar. Remember, we just talked about how much our body can need, and that's a little more than I need. So what are some ways we can actually make good things for us healthier, like our juice? We could make a fruit soda. Sometimes I like to take my juice and I will mix it with some seltzer water, and it gives it that pop kind of feeling, that soda feeling. And I'll just put a little bit of juice in there and add it to my seltzer in a container, and I have a really good, healthier version that tastes really, really good. Or sometimes I can actually take fruit and slice it up. I can add herbs, or like, I don't know, I can add rosemary, I can add thyme, I can add basil, different things like that to get flavor. So I would slice up my fruit with permission from your folks, put it in my container, and I fill it with water and just let it sit a while. I really love cucumber and melon water. That's really, really good. Like honeydew melon, that's really yummy. And you know, after that one day, you can still eat the cucumbers and the melon, so that's even an extra benefit. So there's a lot of different ways that we can actually create healthier drinks that are flavorful. What are some of your healthier drinks that you enjoy? So friends, if you remember looking back at that Rethink Your Drink board, water had absolutely no sugar in it. And water is the best thing that our bodies need to stay healthy. We are made up of more than 50% of water. Our whole body is made up of more than 50% of water. Our brain needs water. Every cell and every organ in our body needs water to function properly. I know that a lot of you bring your water bottles to school and you fill them up, and that's something that you do every single day, and that is awesome. That is a great thing. So remember, water is one of the best sources of a natural drink that you don't really have to worry about. So let's check out what Evie and Lucia are making in the kitchen. This is a healthy fruit smoothie.
It's Evelyn and Lucia, and today we're making fruit smoothies. I love fruit smoothies because they're really easy to make and they're a super great meal or snack.
Before we start, let's wash our hands, pull up our hair out of our faces, and wash our surface.
For ingredients, we will need 1 medium banana,
half a cup of ice cubes,
1 cup of low-fat plain yogurt,
half a cup of 100% orange juice,
and 4 frozen strawberries.
For materials, we will need measuring cups,
a spoon,
and your blender.
Now that we are all ready, let's get cooking! First, you are going to peel 1 banana and place it in your blender. Then add the strawberries and plain yogurt.
After that, add your ice cubes and orange juice very carefully so you don't spill.
Once all your ingredients are in the blender, set the blender on its base and plug the machine in. Before you blend your smoothie, make sure you have your parents' permission. You have my permission.
Now that it's blended, we can now pour it into our glasses.
And now it's time to taste it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining our video today. Stay safe and healthy. Bye!
Great job, Evie and Lucia. Awesome on the fruit smoothie. It was so healthy and so good for you. Had a lot of vitamins and minerals in there. Great for our bones and giving us some good energy. So friends, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and that you have an opportunity to go home and try some healthy fruit sodas or flavored water. Even try that flavored water when you go out to a restaurant with your families. Ask for a lemon in it, ask for an orange or a lime in it. Just try to work on bringing down that sugar count in the day. Until next time, stay healthy. Bye-bye.